Yeah, I'm doing a cold dot build. Winter Orb does not fit my build at all. I believe Zizaran is playing a Winter Orb build. There's probably a few people, to be honest, who are playing some Winter's Orb if you want to check out what it's like. Ziz and I did talk about the Winter Orb build plan on the podcast if you wanted to go find the link there. I don't know if Ziz made a video about it yet. Probably not. Alright, that's a pretty hefty sized AoE Vortex. I forgot that I have things that I can potentially do though, huh? Except the problem with this, you can't see anything when you do it. I mean, it looks dope, but you can't see a thing, man. You can't see, like, any ground effects below it. It's a great way to get yourself murdered. I think I might have to not use it. Looks cool, but I don't know, man. I like the Cold Grasp one. Let's try that, though. I think the Cold Grasp one's cool.
And not before.
Does it change to the Val version? Oh, it just does a hand on you. That's kind of weird. What else? Can we do any other ones? Frost Bomb? I don't have a thing for Frost Bomb, apparently. Summon Lightning Golem. Oh, I have the cool, cute little Storm Golem. I'm gonna use that. Look at him. Oh, he's such a girthy boy. What a unit. Look at the shoulders. Assist me, Servitor. Does Cascade work with Cold Snap? It does, yeah, but I want to maximize my damage over time, and the AoE on the damage over time is already really good, so there's not much point to me cascading it. If you're doing a Cold Snap hit build, then Cascade's pretty good. And if you just want it for clear, then it could be a good choice for you. Look, that AoE is pretty good already, though, especially once it spreads. It got covered by the other AoE. I think it's pretty big. What about my Flame Dash? Oh. I apparently de-equipped it. Flame Dash.
Hey Ziggy, is Arctic Breath a good league starter?
I don't think the skill is very good as a cold damage over time skill. At least, I'll test it more later on, like maybe endgame. But Cold Snap and Vortex just do a lot more damage over time. Like, their damage over time number is way higher. So, I don't know if it can be anything but supplementary, really. I think as a hit build that just has some bonus cold dot damage, then it could have some potential. It's kind of got slow cast speed, which annoys me. I don't know. I'm not so sure about Arctic Breath. It doesn't feel very good to me compared to what I'm using now.
Guess I was better as a merchant than a fighter.
Oh, it's tiny again. Nice.
I'm no Clyde.
Best friends,
But
Keep your word or lose it.
God, this used to be such a lonely game where you'd run along by yourself slaying quiet monsters. Now everybody's... Now it feels like I'm in the middle of a party and everyone's yelling over the top of each other, trying to talk to each other. Oh, dear. I might do a Bestiary session after this guy. I think I've gotten a couple now.
An exhilarating hunt.
It's great. It's not it's not lonely anymore. I don't feel lonely anymore. I feel like I have a lot of friends and enemies and acquaintances and people that I have like sexy rivalries with. I think it's definitely some sexual tension between me and some of the Syndicate members for sure.
When I'm ready, and not before.
Single player MMO. Single player MMO, that's not single player. Time for Einar to do Einar business. Come on, Einar. Get back to doing Einar business.
just cracked that I got the best here. Too bad.
All right. I didn't like think about the fact that there was this massive fortress here. It's pretty obvious, but I missed it.
The invader back together.
Is there like 3 here? Or he just teleported back?
Guess I was better as a merchant than a fighter.
Lock me up again.
Would you care to kick one of me mates entirely out of the syndicate? It's a big lie, I can tell.
Who? Stop that. So Guff won't like accept execution here. He's trying to offer a bargain instead. So I can't rank him up. He wants to betray Haku.
The Kadui way is sometimes bitingly cold, but it is still the way.
I think I'm happy for Haku to leave here. He's not... I mean, he's offering me to destroy fortification members' items, but that's, like, not that much.
Would you care to kick one of me mates in...
Yeah...
The Kadui way is sometimes...
Alright.
Would...
Betray Haku. We'll see who we get here.
Ancestors will remember your actions.
You ring?
Cool wins.
Fire and Chaos, Strength, Dexterity. Meh. Not very good. How's the ring? Also not very good. Do. Any reason you have Cascade on Vortex? Oh. Wasn't meant to be Cascade. It was meant to be Controlled Destruction. Thank you for that. Whoops. It doesn't even work on it, does it? No, it doesn't even work. Thank you. That was a mistake. Well, I recognize that sound. Came straight out of Median XL. I'm literally using a Diablo 2 sound filter sound package. So it is straight out of it. You can have custom loot filter sound effects if you don't know. Before you start being like, GGG, what? Can we copy strike GGG? I feel like these nodes are actually kind of good to get, but I'm gonna sort of rush Fingers and Frost. It might not be a bad idea for me to pick up these 2 nodes. Fingers of Frost, Fingers in Frost, whatever. Whoa, damage. Silverfin, thank you for the 33-month resub, mate. Appreciate it.
When I'm ready, and not before.
Ah. I think that's my cold res. Fire res isn't great, but it's okay. Cold res is really low. I've got to be careful with
For
cold
anyone
damage.
interested in the D2 filter.
Thank you, Sathariel. Let me keep the link somewhere handy for people that want it. Game's so lonely without music playing. I do have music playing. How could you guys not hear it?
Even better with a weapon.
Can you really not hear it? It's so loud for me. Wait, you can't hear it? Can you hear it now? Fuck, I'll just max volume and turn my own volume down then. What the hell, man? I'll crank the game volume up. I didn't realize it was not balanced right for you guys. How's that compared to my voice? Like, is my voice much more present than the game? If, like, things are going off at the same time? What about if Leo's talking? Can I talk over the top of him? Can you hear me more clearly than him? Or is it hard to understand us both? Because I should be able to talk over the top of people that are talking in game. I think from the looks of OBS's balancing thing, it looks like he might be a little loud. Leo's slightly loud. Yeah, I think their voices are pretty loud. I'll turn them down. What about now? Can I talk over the top of him?
As in actual
Is that better?
treasure. Stuff you can swing and wear. Interesting.
That's fine. Perfect. All right.
To the victor go the spoils, as in actual treasure. Stuff you...
I'll take the additional Veiled Mod.
And the
Thanks.
strong get strong.
What do you got for me, Veiled Mod wise? Pretty boring ones. Yikes. Rank 2, I guess. Lame. I got scammed. And you can hear music now. It's not the time you guys can't hear music. I don't understand it.
Let me teach you.
My monitoring volume must be really high or something. Alright, kill the totems. I forgot. There's a crafting recipe up there too. See ya. Now we start picking up our Pantheon powers. Get the crafting recipe too. Oh, it's a rather phallic looking crafting recipe. So, crafting recipe here. The Tukohama fight at the Kuri Fortress. Its defenses. So it'd be like armor, evasion, energy shield. The energy shield one's kind of important. It's the only Pantheon power choice we have, so we might as well run it. Doesn't do much for us. I'm nearly always moving in this build. There's if you can't hear music right now, there's literally no music. I think it stopped after we killed the boss. So don't panic. Alright, hopefully our audio is balanced a little better.
When I'm ready.
Am I using reverb? No. And I think my graphics settings, what are they on right now? Oh, they're all set really low. I think I can probably turn them back up. I had them set low for another reason, that's not relevant. So this is on low settings right now. Do you ever figure out the mixer sound glitch from a while back? I can't remember which one you're referring to. I've had sound problems at various times. That's such as the life of being a streamer. Sound is frustrating, enraging, glorious thing. Getting it right takes a lot of fine tuning, and then when it's right, it'll just be right for ages, and then something will just mysteriously go wrong, even though you did nothing.
I'm honored to serve such a noble cause.
Holy shit, that hurt. That was a big hit.
See? Even nightmares.
Gonna make me turn traitor
There's
again.
3 of them.
Dog.
Cause I will.
Because I will. Yeah, they need to change it so that only one person is talking at a time. And that shouldn't be too hard, I would imagine, because you can just like make it so only one triggers. Okay, who we got? This guy's
Just
most
do
important.
it.
Execute him. Because we want him to rank up.
The
Okay.
price of failure.
5 Link. It's the sword though.
Death is
Rin,
not
plus
the
1 rank. What is Rin offering?
I just can't.
Rare maps.
I just
Rin's
can't
currently the
bring
boss.
myself to care. It's death for me.
Chimera is not doing anything.
Death is not the deterrent. Death is not the...
I'll rank up her because she's in there, so she gets better
Absolutely
rewards.
brutal. You're my kind.
Fortification, intelligence.
Exile. My favorite part's when their head first.
I guess I'll take 3 over 2.
Like you should be fine in solitary.
Exile?
It sounds so loud to me, like I can barely hear myself. But maybe that's just me not being able to hear my own voice because I got noise cancelling headphones on. If it's fine for you guys, I just have to trust it, I guess. Collision, thank you for the Twitch Prime sub, mate. Appreciate it. What did we get? I got something. Oh, it's a claw. Damage per frenzy charge. Crit multiplier while there's a rare or unique enemy nearby. Trigger a socketed spell when you use a skill. What? Trigger a socketed spell when you use a skill, so it probably only does one. It's no Poet's Pen, but it's got a huge internal cooldown. 5-second cooldown. It's only really useful for like a utility skill.
I'll need to be more lithe for that.
I'll tell you what, I'll test it. Should be able to get enough dexterity to test it. So let me just put like Frost Bomb in there. Whoops, not this one. Put Frost Bomb in there. And then let's say I'm using Vortex. Automatically place the Frost Bomb. I think something like that is probably not too bad. It's like doing it on every second cast for me. More like every third if I chain it. Cooldown 4 seconds. Cooldown 2.5. That's not that bad though for something like that. If you could find the right utility skill, that's kind of a neat mod. I'd have something like that on a wand or something for quality of life. That's kind of neat, and I can craft that on anything now, so I could craft that on a wand if I want. That's kind of a neat mod. Yeah, it's got a big it's got a big ass cooldown, but I mean, you're only going to use it for utility, not for damage.
Ready and not before.
Effectively, but for utility stuff, that could be kind of good. Something like Phase Run could be really good, yeah.
As the craft levels up.
I wonder if that would just if it triggers after the skill use, then that might actually be pretty good. For just like running around casting Vortex with Phase Run, that would actually be amazing. I kind of want to test that right now. I'm going to test it. Phase Run would be kind of cool. Wonder if the cooldown decreases as the craft levels up. Yeah, I wonder if you can even level that one up. Interesting. Lily, give me a Phase Run. I need to test that. That's a great idea. If it triggers just after, so the Phase Run doesn't, like, destroy itself, then that actually could be kind of cool. Using currency for science. And, you know, if this works, I could use something like increased duration in there too. Okay, so let's just say I'm running around casting Vortex, and then it procs Phase Run. Oh my god. That is actually perfect. Wow, that's actually pretty dope. That's kind of perfect for this too, because like it's pretty nice being able to run through mobs while doing that. And because it's an instant cast skill that I'm using to trigger, it's like I don't even need to stop to cast Phase Run like that. It's like I'm not using something that makes me stop to cast it. I know you can trigger Phase Run by default, but like it times perfectly as well. Like, let's be real, you can just cast phase Run yourself. But, that's kind of convenient. It's like triggering every third cast for me. Wonder if global reduced cooldown would work for it. We should get that trial. There's also a crafting recipe in there. And there's something over here. I'm sure anything like Flame Dash and all that would work, yeah, but I don't know how useful that is. Interesting. Very interesting. Whoops. I'm letting it get away. Where did it go? Where did it go? I can't see it. I have no idea where it went. What? Oh, it's down here. It's gonna get away.
No more deals. Just good,
my watch.
Clean violence. Even better with a weapon.
Nice try, Leo. Very
words.
sneaky.
You won. So congratulations.
Bacon moves to transportation.
But the Syndicate's still going strong. Want to really hit us where it hurts? Then you've got to let us team up. Take us down as a group. I'll even let you choose my teammate.
Leo and Vagan become
Up for
trusted.
the challenge.
Meh.
You fight well in a cage. Let's see how.
I don't really care for what you're offering, Leo.
When I'm ready, and not before.
When he talks about weapon and words, it makes him sound... It really sounds like human speech is a big effort for him. Human speech is a lot of effort. Wow. It's kind of savage, dude. Oh, crafting recipe here. So this is in prison in Act 6. In the trial. It is double resistances. So that'll be a hybrid resistance. Like cold and lightning.
Belief is the strongest metal of them all.
Very nice. Very nice. When are you going to visit Einhar? I was going to visit Einhar, and then I forgot. Thank you for the reminder. Let's just finish Shav's Tower first, or something. Yeah, crafting recipes are just scattered about the world now. Keep an eye out. I might try and put a list together of like some of the important ones or something, maybe. God damn it, GGG, I aren't backtracking. Most of them, they like come in tiers, so you don't really need to go back and get all of them. Because it might just be like the lower tier one, right? Like you don't really need 10 to 14 move speed, do you? If you've already got a higher craft than that, like 25 move speed. So you won't really need to backtrack for most of them if you've missed them. It's just like they might be useful for leveling. So I wouldn't stress too much, but some of them might actually be kind of handy. It seems like they have tiers. Like I found move speed 1 and move speed 2, I think. If you're a completionist though, I want to collect them. I actually wonder if picking up like move speed 2 automatically gives you move speed 1, or whether you do actually need to go back and get it. That would be difficult to test. So Lee 2, think of the 53-month sub, mate. Some heckin' support right there. Can one speedrun this game? Kind of. We don't really call it speedrunning, we call it racing.
Your fight's done, Redblade.
And the difference is, like, Path of Exile doesn't really, like, qualify very well for something like AGDQ. I mean, technically they do stuff like Diablo 2 speedruns there. But Path of Exile is an online game, which disqualifies it from a lot of speedrunning things. Whereas D2 can be played offline. But racing is a big thing in PoE. And racing is the concept of racing is comfortable with like it being online, and you know benefits from that because people can race against each other, and it's comfortable with the idea of the game changing over time as well.
You don't want to kill me. You want intelligence about this job. Am I right?
Elder Scarabs. Well, I certainly don't want him to D rank. Ooh, we're close.
Not as dumb as you seem, Redblade. Salah.
What was that? Oh, amulet. 3 different life mana one. Probably ranking up this as much as possible could be useful.
Keep your eyes sharp.
Then again, I mean, a lot of the time I would probably want like a flight life over life and mana. Life and mana is good for like a might have a mana character, I suppose. Where was movement speed 2, please? Chamber of Innocence? Sin? Chamber of Innocence area. Yeah, that's right. It was in Chamber of Innocence. There was like a big mural painted on the ground, and it was next to that. So just check the like Chamber of Innocence area. Act 5. The first move speed 1 was in Act 2, near the end. How is this build single target? For leveling so far, it's been really good. Thanks to the fact that I can stack multiple pretty decent dots, and I can get like minus 95 resistance on the enemy.
I want to rare draft the good mods more than I want to improve the item for actual use. Lol.
Yeah, like the collecting and building up of your mods is really satisfying. Ace of Thariel. Alright, speaking of, boss fight time. Let's do it.
Not you.
There's a lot of phases in this boss fight, so that always slows it down a
I shall
bit.
not suffer this humiliation again.
When I'm ready, and not before.
But there goes Brutus. And there goes Shav. As you can see, the single target's pretty good.
This world is dull and ugly.
Well, then no need to be a sulk, Shav, just because I killed you and Brutus. Shavurus.
And so it begins.
There we go. Single target is rather good. Rolling over the boss fights. Spell damage, rank 2, just after Shavurus in the Warden's Chamber. Spell damage 2. That's actually a good one. I'll actually grab that. Beer Capped, thank you for the 33-month sub, mate. Appreciate it. Yes, let's do Einhar now. Whoops, wrong one. That's Delve. I could do that as well. Einhar first. Because Einhar's a bro. He always looks after us. Well, he literally does the zones. He clears the zones with us, and he actually does some serious damage. So Einhar will take them. I can make a unique item and belt. I love just unique item. Could I have unique item? Probably. A pretty low level one, so. Could be a Tabula Rasa though. Shiver Sting! Kawaii. Create a unique. Oh, I can make another one.
The
32.
first ones are watching Survivor. Don't disappoint them.
For the slaughter! Blood for the blood altar. Facebreakers 743. Ooh, very nice. Very nice. Thank you, Einhar. What a bro.
Prove to the first ones you are worthy, Exile.
Not bad. For day one, those are pretty good.
You are truly a survivor.
Prism Weave. Sweet. Do 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 do. Boop. Thanks, Einhar. Pleasure doing business with you, mate. Enjoy the bloody blood altar. You bloody legend. Can I briefly explain the betrayal mechanic, please? Not really. Not briefly. Okay, my brief explanation is do the encounters and just interrogate them, or take bargains for high amounts of intelligence. Like, if you want to like not pay any attention to how it works, then just interrogate them or do encounters for high amounts of intelligence, and then just do whatever happens. Occasionally when there's multiples of them, you'll have to execute some of them, and then run the hideouts, and then eventually run the HQ. You'll get pretty shitty loot compared to what you could get, but that's the zero effort approach. For the high effort approach, I'll tell you what I'm going to do. I'm probably going to make a guide. I'm probably going to make a guide, because there's a lot you can do to make it really good. In terms of like paying attention to what each person will give you. So Rin's going to give me rare maps. Coral will give me Elder Scarabs. I'm trying to get Tiny leveled up again, because at tier 3 he gives like a crazy crafting thing. Veiled weapons for this one. Paying attention to them, getting them high rank, and putting them in the right position will influence the loot you get. But yeah, I'm probably going to make a guide on it. Otherwise I'm going to end up going over many times. Many times. Oh, my current build's pretty bad. And that is not bad at all. It had the good energy shield regen mod on it, but we can probably replace that. Okay. Yep. Good. Thank you, please. Awesome. All right. 1C tab for you. 1C tab for you. 5 League 2-handers are rarely worth anything. Phase run. Stuff tab. That. Okay. 743 face breakers. Here's how to look up a thing. Very specific. Face breakers, the role is important on face breakers. Some of this stuff with Path of Exile you just kind of have to know. More physical damage with unarmed attacks. I'm just gonna go unarmed attacks. Unarmed. Unique, explicit. Oh. Alright, fine. More melee. More unarmed. More physical damage with unarmed. Okay. More physical. There we go. Okay. And we want to type in a range that's kind of close to it. So in this case, like 735. So we're looking for 735 and up. And we can sort by price and find out. So 737, 760, 1.5C. So looks like even 740s are not actually worth much right now. So, oh well. I was hoping it'd be like 3 or 4C. Doop. And what's this glacial hammer? Yeah. You can do this.
Stay sharp.
I was
Good work.
clearly having difficulty doing it.
With
Typing
the
in
road
a
to the
simple
Frisian
phrase.
Forest clear again.
Thanks for the helmet.
sharp
You can have
out
it back. No thanks. Okay, we're gonna grab the life and energy shield from there. And we're gonna delve or prisoners go. Delve. Let's check out the delves. I'll see what's on the map at least, because Nico should have delved down for us since we've leveled a bunch since we were here last. Look at that. Look at Nico's shaft. What's down here? Well, I don't see much, but... Alright, mate. Take me to some jewelry.
On the official trade site, when you search an item, you can choose to filter your search by that item's mods. It works great with unique searches.
Huh, that seems pretty convenient. Yeah. There's probably some advantages to using the official site. I'm just so used to using Period Trade. I'm an old dog. It's hard for me to learn new tricks. Twisted jewelry, cool. Someone wants to buy the face breakers though. Oh, alright, we're going for another lap, are we? I like how we kill these things just before they even animate. What are they gonna be? What are they supposed to do? Poor little enemies. All right, take me home for a sec. Got to trade. Boop. Okay. Facebreaker sale. Yay. Boop. Thank you. How's our jewelry? Almost. Nope.
Greetings.
Ah, I can't sell here. So annoying. Take me back to Delve. Have you tried Frostbite plus Vortex? Yeah, it's pretty interesting the way it works now. It goes, like, it triggers up to 5 times in a row off one cast. I still feel like it's like... It's the best attempt that ZiggyD has taken at making the combo worth doing. Oh, I don't have enough Sulfire for that. I guess I'll have to get a few more Nico encounters. I think I've only had one. Yes. Alright. Boop. Boop. We are gonna go do the god here. Fire res is fine, so... This is a boss that I would skip until later a lot of the time. But my fire res is pretty good and my damage is really good, so... That was the intervention.
I like it better this way.
Coral.
You don't want to kill me.
20
You
intelligence.
want intelligence about this job, am I
Yes.
right?
We can now hit up that safe house. So Coral's rank 2. Not ideal,
Now
but
listen closely.
still maybe okay.
Exile.
Alright, I'll go do that in a moment. Go do this boss first. Wrong way, I guess. Wait a minute, that's it. Yeah, Corel is offering Elder Scarabs, so that seems good. He's only rank 2 though, so we won't get the best possible stuff we could get off him. I think it's okay to just like turn over some like not amazing.
I'm ready and not before.
What are they called? There's so many terms, there's so many new terms, so much new lingo in this expansion. It's like making it hard to think of things. I think it's okay to turn over a couple mediocre safe houses because you want to work your way towards that headquarters after all. I wonder if there's something you can do like customize the headquarters, like make it better or worse. This guy hurts a lot. Stay out of the lava and move to the side when he summons his big meteor storm down because that stuff hurts.
At last, your thirst is quenched. Good souls were hard enough.
Alright, this one's slightly more useful because it's less fire damage taken while moving, which is what I'm doing most of the time. Alright. Let's go check out the safe house, eh? I don't know what the actual leader is in there. I have no intel on them currently. We only found the location. But nonetheless, we'll go do it. We're going to get at least a tier 2 coral, which probably give like, I don't know, 1 or 2 Elder Scarabs maybe. Which seems alright. Maybe
wins?
just 1. Show investigation, safe house. I need somewhere I can vendor in here. All right. So this is investigation. I haven't seen this yet. Mysterious. There's a lot of assassins appearing all over the place. Okay, there's a lot of projectiles in here. I'm doing serpentine moves because there's a lot of projectiles in here. Jeez. Serpentine, guys. Serpentine. Actually worked pretty well in Path of Exile. Just want to run at like perpendicular angles to the enemies most of the time. Got some gem levels. Level of gems. Yeah, the map is already revealed when you arrive here. It says that on here. Mini-map is revealed. So many enemies in here. I feel like I get a full level each time I do these. That's pretty good. Ah! Oh, jeez. Wowza. Show me life. All right.
You have become tangled.
It's Varici.
in tapestry, Exile. Time to go. Another malcontent with a death.
Sorry, Varici. Bye. Maybe I should look at their skills a bit before I kill them. The new ones. I just insta-murdered him instead. 2-star Varici. I like his art. Varici in prison for 3 turns, 3 mastermind intelligence per turn.
You will have to cut the words from my mouth.
Now, Tor is in here, hunting for Harbinger Scarabs. I'm happy with that. She's only rank 1, though. So because it's kind of random then, we really want to give people, anyone who's got good stuff, as many ranks as possible, so that if they end up in there, we're going to get as much out of them as possible. You don't actually have much control over the leader, which is funny, but you do have control over the underlings. But you can make it more likely that whoever does end up in there will be useful. And that's why you want to get rid of people when it's like evict someone from the syndicate. That's why that's useful, because if you're like, oh, Janus is offering me nothing, kick him out. Keep people that are going to offer you something. So like keep Tiny around, rank him up. These guys could all go effectively. Iceling, these guys are good. Maybe these guys will get something if I rank them up. I don't know. I noticed the people who have text on them all have at least one rank. Maybe the 0 rankers just don't have anything. That might be the case. That looks like the case, actually. So if we rank them up once, maybe they'll get something. Okay, let's see what we got. So some Elder Scarabs and no idea what we'll get from the other person. Maybe nothing. Oh, shit. Shaper Scarab. 2 Shaper Scarabs. 200% more rare Shaper items found in area. Nice. Cool. Shiny. Oh, they look cute, man. They look like precious treasures. They tickle my collecting fancy. Elder Scarab. Nice. Oh, it's actually pretty good. 200% more Elder, 200% Shaper. Nice. That's pretty cool. Considering that was kind of like a mediocre one in terms of how set up it was. I believe we have a map fragment tab. Is that this one? No. No. This one? No. This one. Oh, look at all the Scarab slots. Yes. Scarabs. This is my Scarab tab now. Scarab. Needs to be shorter. Three letters doesn't expand the size out, otherwise 4 does. Oh, 3 does a little bit. All right, 2 letters. Scab. Scab. It's my Scarab. It's my Scab tab. Yes. Ooh. Fancy. What are Scarabs? Scarabs are effectively a cross between Cartographer Sextants and Sacrifice Fragments. But also kind of like Legacy Stones. If that makes no sense to you, then effectively they give some bonus to an endgame map. You put it in alongside the map and they'll give some bonus to it.